Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody? See you all in the chat. And that's really, we've got 11 people in and 11 thumbs up. So we've got all the ones tonight. Brilliant. How are you all? How have you all been? What's your week been like? I just saw your comments. I thought I'd come on 30 seconds early anyway. So just say hello to everyone that's here already. Mary, beautiful Mary. We've got beautiful Patricia, beautiful Anne, beautiful Ange, beautiful Carol. Who else have we got in? I love it. Joyce, beautiful Joyce. And I'm sure beautiful Claire's in and beautiful April. Wonderful. How have you all been? Happy solstice. Hope you've had a magical day. I really do. And it's just been absolutely nuts, hasn't it? Absolutely crackers. Yeah, Merry Christmas to all. Hello, Kenzie. It's so lovely to have you back, darling. And beautiful Melissa. And Aurora, beautiful. I can make the lives now. Strictly is over. Why is that on a Sunday? I thought it was on a Saturday. My mum and dad used to watch it. I don't watch TV. So yeah, hi to everybody. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Leah was worrying about you. We were all concerned, but I'm glad to know that you're as okay as you can be. So yeah, what a week. And tonight we're gonna touch on the solstice, but I'm really looking forward to your first. Well, it might not be your first connection, but with me, it may well be. Is to meet your future self. So we're all gearing up to what I was told to do was gear up to the new year, even though it's not really the new year. It's not the real new year. The real new year is in March, but for all intents and purposes, right? Then we are going into the new year. So what I wanted to do was bring your future self forward. So it's about you getting ready to plant the seeds of what you want to achieve next year in 2026. And then the following week, we're going to be doing Merlin. We were going to do him last week, or maybe it was this week. I can't remember. But we're bringing him in as an ascended master next week for you to bring your magic into 2026. Because I think we forget what magical beings that we are. So yeah, I love a drop of Merlin. And anyway, so I pulled the cards tonight, and I used these ones, trying to dodge the ring light or whatever it is. Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. These are my go-tos. These are I think these are the second set of cards that I ever got. And what did we get tonight? It did make me chuckle. Well, we actually got victory. So collectively and individually, I think these messages are so powerful. I'm trying to hold it straight. Not doing a very good job, am I? But anyway, it's number 28. So I feel this victory is collect. So let's speak about it individually. So it'll resonate with some and it won't. But if it does resonate, this message is for you, is what you're not seeing as a victory. You're seeing it. This is what I was, as soon as the card came out, my higher self was just in my ear. It's like, you're not seeing the victory, how far you've come, what you've actually achieved. And that's going to just amplify over the next year. Because us light workers, I'm just looking at the chats. Welcome, Petronica. Welcome, Mary. I think I've already said Mary, but don't let me go off track because it's quite easy to do at the moment. Right, come back. So yes, the victory is you're not seeing the victory. You're not seeing this victory. You're not seeing how far you've come. And if you look at the picture, there's like a gold wreath, and on what she got on her head. I'm not sure what she's got on her head, to be honest. It looks a bit weird, but if we look at that gold wreath, it's like you've already won. And collectively, the light has already won. We've already won. It's just got to play out down here. And we forget that. We forget, don't we, that it's already won up there. And you've heard me speak about this, and lots of people speak about this as well. But look for the victories, look for the wins. No matter how small they are, they're there. We've all come so far. And we're just all magical beings. And the second one we got and that was number 28. So 2 and 8 is 10. So we're going into a 10-year, which is like new beginnings, isn't it? So when you drill the number down, it actually makes 1. So it's like the precursor, isn't it? Because, yeah, the next year it'll be 11, won't it? Yeah, that's right. So the victory, we have already won. We've already won. We just got to wait for it to play out collectively. And then the second card we got was patience. We want answers now, don't we? A lot of the time, we're not very patient. So the patience is connected to the victory, because the victory might still be on its way for you, wherever that is. But just have that patience, because as humans, we can get, it depends on what star sign you are as well. Yeah, I wasn't, in my youth, I wasn't known for being patient, but now so much more patient. But yeah, I just thought they were really interesting cards to get. And that was number 16. So 1 and 6 is 7. So that's all about our spiritual journey and moving forwards, isn't it? So I'm just having a look at your comments quickly. So welcome to Maggie and Gina. Welcome, darling. Yeah, sorry if I've not said hello to everybody. But anyway, so yeah, so what we're doing. So thank you so much to everyone that comes to the lives. Thank you so much to everybody that watches on the replay. Could you let me know in the comments how you've been navigating through these times, whether the cards resonate with you as well? Please like, subscribe and share if you haven't already. And thanks to everyone that hyped the last video that I put out in the week, because it really does help and it doesn't cost you anything. So I don't think it works on the lives. I think it only works on actual videos, which, you know, I'll keep saying it, but I will eventually get around to doing more just talking head videos. But just got a lot going on at the moment. So, oh God, my bloody brain farts at the moment. I'm all right once I start working, once I start doing the meditation and the hypnosis. You know, it's all fine. Where was I going with that? Yes, right. So if you wouldn't mind, it doesn't cost you anything. All you need to do is go to the video and then you right slide, or you might see it in the menu across the top. It will say hype. So if you feel aligned, I mean, if you think the video is rubbish, you don't have to do it, right? But if you got some enjoyment out of the video, if you could just, it gives, I don't know, it kind of puts me on a bit of a leaderboard, but it helps to spread and for them to push the video out. And I've noticed a distinct difference. Maybe it's because of the subject. You don't know. It's just all a bit fickle with social media. And somebody actually left a comment saying that they weren't they weren't too keen on me posting memes, or whatever you call them, memes, or whatever you call them. And I kind of replied saying, well, a lot of people do like them. So do you think I post too much? I try to kind of just, if I can every day, just post a little something, because you never know, that particular message might hit somebody and they might need it. And some of you do say, thank you, I needed that today. So yeah, I just think it's really interesting. Gina's saying, I've been seeing number 7 and 17. They're my numbers as well. Interesting. Absolutely. But yeah, look them up, because they've always got a meaning. And it will be something that, you know, somebody else can give their interpretation on the numerology, but it will be something that's for you. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind hyping the videos, but like I say, I don't think it works for the lives. And what else I was going to say? What I was going to ask you, and let me know in the comments, I was going to do just a little live, maybe for an hour or so on Tuesday, about 7:30, just to do some talking to heaven. Do you remember we did it back in August? Because I just think it would be nice for everyone to just get a little message just before Christmas, because it's a tough time, isn't it, for everybody? And especially if we've lost loved ones, which most of us have, you know. So it can be a challenging time of year, can't it? It really, really can. So I'm just looking at the comments. Where do you start when someone asks you about why you're so happy? I scared the guy in the market. Lol, I told him I have a totally different outlook on life than most. Long story. Yeah. But the thing is as well, I think because it's kind of a bit of a weird time of year, people can just feel a bit freaked out as well, because it just brings on a human journey, 100%, doesn't it? It brings that lack of the people not sitting around the table, or as it's a different Christmas. You know, a really good friend of mine, lost her father back in March, and it's like the first Christmas, and it's really challenging to know what to say Sometimes we just need silence. They just need to sound off. But it's just a different Christmas. But you're right. If we didn't have this outlook and this belief system regarding our spirituality and what we believe to be true, it's a very different it's a very different place to be, isn't it? It really, really is. But the first are always tough, aren't they? But anyway, yes. So yes, what do you say? Just can I give you a hug? If you feel like doing that, can I give you a hug? Because but also I think if people are on that, in that frequency of below the 250, in the grief, in the anger, in the whatever, grief, shame, guilt, whatever it is, that lower frequency, it can make people feel inadequate. It can make them feel like, oh, well, why can't I do that? So I think that's a lot of it. It's frustration and pain, isn't it? It's really, really challenging. But yeah, just come along. So let me know in the comments if you fancy. Melissa's saying, I love your memes, especially the funny ones. Yeah, I know. I do like, I think sometimes I've got a bit of a weird sense of humour. So I don't always post stuff that I could. And Lynn W, if she's in the house, she can verify that. And Ange. But yeah, come on. Yeah, good. I'm glad you did. But yes, I thought it was just, I just thought I'd double check. Because if I am posting too much and it's getting on your nerves, I'd rather know. Welcome, Loretta. Welcome, darling. Glad to have you here, sweetheart. So, what was I saying? Yes, okay, so we'll do that on Tuesday then, maybe for an hour if everyone's up for it, just to get some nice little messages. And like I said, this week we're connecting to your future self, but just planting the seeds really. And then we'll kind of go a bit more into it with Merlin next week. So yeah, we're gonna go to a beautiful forest, and there's going to be an obsidian mirror there. I had this download, and I was like, okay, why obsidian? Because that's like for me, it just always reminds me of like a protective stone. But then what was downloaded to me was it's been used for eons for kind of like scrying. You can scry in many, in water. You can do it in a crystal ball. You can do it in a mirror. You can do it in many different ways. But anyway, that's what I was told to do. So I just go, right, that's what we're going to do. So I really hope you're going to enjoy this tonight. So about the solstice, a lot of you will know already, won't you, about the solstice? And it's one of the most powerful portals of the entire year. And if anyone's watching this live, on the replay and on catch up, the portals, I believe, can last up to 2 weeks energy anyway. So if people do catch this and think, oh, it's not worth doing it because that's past, it's past the 21st, or you're in Australia where you're ahead of time, it really doesn't matter because the energy would still be the same. So like I say, we're going to go through a magical, mystical forest. You're going to stand in front of this obsidian mirror. And you're going to go through that. You're going to go through it into the quantum realm. So it's just a kind of a different way this week, which I'm really looking forward to. But like I say, the Aztecs, the Celtic seers, the Greeks, the Egyptian oracles, they all used, scrying devices. Say devices, but means, that's probably a better word to use. So like I say, you're going to go into the obsidian mirror. And we're going to go into the quantum realms as we normally do. And then your future self will be there and you'll meet them and you'll have a chat with them as well. When we do the quiet bit. So that will be your opportunity to speak to them and ask them, is there anything you need to do? Whatever questions you've got. So I just wanted to kind of preempt you. But obviously your experience will be as it's meant to be. Absolutely. So I'll go back to the comments afterwards, and I think maybe we'll move into it because it's a little bit longer tonight. I try not to make them too long because I know Anne said, can I do some shorter ones as well? But it's like I kind of like to cram and crowbar as much as I can in to each session, and I'm really looking forward to doing this one. So Kenzie's saying yes to the live. Natalie's saying, hello, Natalie, darling. Yeah, we'll just have maybe an hour or so and just do some lovely little messages for, through I think I've got them here actually. They're I think we've used them. Yeah, we have used them before, but I think last time I mixed in angel numbers. But yeah, they're talking to heaven cards. Ooh, yeah, they're really lovely. Really, yeah. What's his name? James Van Prague and Doreen Virtue cards. Yeah, they're really lovely. So I'm going all hot and sweaty again. The heating's gone off. I put my hair up tonight because I thought I always get absolutely boiling, but my feet are freezing cold as always. So yeah, I should just get rid of the sweat. Andrew's saying to me, I do it every week, and it's true. Yeah, and I thought I would do Tuesday as well because obviously Wednesday's Christmas Eve, isn't it? And I thought everyone would be busy with families. So yeah, we'll do that then. I'll put maybe tomorrow. What day is it? Sunday. I don't know what day of the week it is half the time. Flipping now. Anyway, let's move on into the meditation, the hypnosis, and the hypnotic journey. So, as always, we call in any beings of light, any loved ones that wish to assist us on this powerful journey today. And as we know, the solstice marks one of the most powerful moments of the year. And it's a time when the earth reaches a turning point in her journey around the sun, and we're invited to turn with her. So whether you're experiencing the longest night in the northern hemisphere or the longest day in the south, it doesn't matter. It's a profound shift, a doorway between the cycles, when the energy of the planet pauses, recalibrates, and begins moving in a new direction. So in this session, as I've said, we'll be working with the transformative power of the cosmic threshold, using the obsidian mirror as a gateway to meet your future self and to plant the seeds of what you're already want to create in this coming cycle. So it's once we go past Christmas and then we come up to the new year. Yeah, because I did think about doing this on the New Year's Eve, but I just thought many people will be with family and celebrating and stuff. So before we begin, just know that however you experience this is perfect for you. If you're new and you've just joined us, we're just about to go into a beautiful solstice and meet your future self guided hypnosis. So some people see vivid images, some don't. Other feel sensations. They hear, smell, or taste things, or simply have a knowing. And your subconscious and superconscious mind, which we know the superconscious is our higher self, will receive everything it needs through whichever sense is the strongest for you. So get really comfortable now, where you can fully relax, ensure that you're warm or cool enough and that you won't be disturbed. And when you're ready, if you haven't already, allow your eyes to close and let's begin. So fully settle in now into that position where your body can truly let go. Take a deep breath into your belly. And as you release it, you feel yourself becoming heavier, more grounded, and more present. Another deep breath in. And just begin to notice the space between the inhale and the exhale. That tiny gap where everything pauses, where stillness lives. And this is the powerful energy of the solstice, the sacred pause at the approaching turning of the year. And your body knows how to do this. It remembers the way the earth remembers her cycles, instinctively and gratefully, Feel the solstice energy surrounding you now. Allow your awareness to sink beneath your skin, beneath your muscles, into the quiet cathedral of your bones, where your own ancient wisdom waits. And just begin to feel yourself aligning with this potent cosmic moment, as your personal frequency is synchronizing with the heartbeat of our planet. You belong to this moment. You were born for thresholds like this. Now imagine yourself walking through a beautiful forest of silver birch trees. Their white bark is glowing softly, guiding your path like a profession of guardians. Perhaps you perceive this forest clearly, or perhaps you simply feel the presence of the trees around you, or maybe the soft ground beneath your feet. Perhaps you hear the whisper of the branches above. However this forest comes to you is perfect. This is the solstice forest, a place that exists fully at this turning point of the year. You, beloved, have been granted entry because your soul is ready. Now I will count forward from 1 to 5, and with each number you'll sink deeper and deeper into blissful relaxation. 1. Take a step deeper into the forest. The outside world is gently fading away. 2. Your breathing is slowing to match the rhythm of this sacred ancient place. 3. The trees are beginning to thin. The solstice energy is growing more potent. 4. A clearing is coming into your awareness ahead. 5. You emerge into a perfect circle, and in its center stands a magnificent tall obsidian mirror. It's polished to liquid blackness, framed in twisted hawthorn branches, heavy with red winter berries. This mirror has stood here since the very first solstice. As you approach the mirror now, you feel the comforting pull of it, as though it has been waiting for you across lifetimes. The obsidian surface absorbs the light completely, drinking it in, transforming it. It's a doorway into the fertile void of the solstice threshold. As you stand before the mirror, you place both hands and palms flat against the surface. You expect cold stone, but instead you find something that yields slightly. It's warm, like pressing against the membrane between worlds. The obsidian mirror recognizes you. It knows your soul's signature, and it opens for you. Your hands sink through, and then your arms, and then all of you. And suddenly you're standing inside the mirror, in a safe realm of soft, swirling, creative space. It's womb-like and powerfully potent. This is the heart of the winter solstice, the still point, where the quantum realms, where all realities exist simultaneously. Allow this space to hold you. Feel how it supports you completely. It's inviting you to rest and be transformed as you gently float in this creative void. You begin to release anything that you're ready to let go of. Any heaviness from the year behind you. Any old stories that have completed their purpose. Offer these things to the solstice threshold. It knows how to transform them, just as the earth transforms fallen leaves into rich soil. Simply intend to release whatever wants to release you. Feel it gently lifting anything and everything away from you. It's dissolving into the void, becoming pure potential once more. You begin to feel lighter, clearer, and more spacious inside. From somewhere in this infinite creative space, points of light begin to appear, like stars being born, each one a possibility, a timeline, a version of reality waiting to be chosen. These lights begin to swirl around you. Each one represents a path your life could take in the coming cycle. Each one a seed that could be planted at this powerful threshold. Sense these lights dancing around you. Notice their different qualities. Some are burning fast and bright. Some are glowing with steady warmth. And some are pulsing deep quiet power. Allow yourself to be drawn to one, or perhaps one is drawn to you. Trust the magnetism between your soul and its highest path. Now you begin to move toward this light as you feel the pull growing even stronger. And as you get closer, it expands, opening like a portal or doorway. This is the future that becomes possible when you plant this seed today, when you harness the full power of the winter solstice energy. And now you begin to anchor your intention into this reality. As you step through, you find yourself standing in a moment from your future. A moment when this seed has already blossomed into full manifestation. Allow your senses to explore this place. What do you notice? What can you perceive, feel, hear, or simply know about this future moment? How do you hold yourself? And what expression is on your face? This future you turns and becomes aware of your presence, and you sense their recognition, their unconditional love, their gratitude that you made the choices that allowed them to exist. They begin to walk towards you and place their hand over your heart. The moment they touch you, you feel a pulse and transfer of powerful energy, of information, of cellular knowing, and everything you need to become them in this moment is being downloaded directly into your system, whether it is known or unknown. This is the magical gift of the solstice portal, the ability to reach across time and receive from your own future self. You begin to feel that energy pouring into your heart space, into your cells, into your human and spiritual DNA. It's activating light codes that have been waiting for this sacred moment. Your future self connects with you now with such deep tenderness, and they communicate to you one sentence, the words you most need to hear right now. Listen, or feel the meaning land in your body, or simply know what is being shared. Allow this message to imprint itself into your bones, into your soul. And now your future self places something into your hands. It might be a physical item, a symbol, a gift, or something that represents the essence of what you're creating. Notice what you've been given. You might perceive it. You might feel the weight of it, sense its texture, or simply know what it is. Hold this gift to your heart. Allow it to merge with your energy field. It is yours now, a solstice blessing from the self you are becoming. Take a few moments now to integrate, activate, and install this solstice energy with your future self. Ask your future self, or even higher self, any questions you may have, or simply receive healing. Whatever you receive is perfect for you. And I shall be silent for a few moments while you do this now. And when it's time to return, you will hear a bell chime. Good, you're doing wonderfully. You now turn and thank your future self as they hug you farewell, and they reassure you that you can reconnect with them anytime you need. And in a few moments, it's time to return to your full awareness as you find yourself back in the swirling creative space of the obsidian mirror, fully transformed and carrying even more light within you now, your own light. It's fully activated and alive. This solstice energy continues to work within you, weaving your intention into the fabric of reality, anchoring your future into new, fresh quantum timelines. You are a bridge now between cycles, between the year that was and the new year soon to be born. So slowly start to move back towards the membrane in the mirror you entered through, sensing it vibrating ahead of you. As you safely pass through, you emerge once again in the forest clearing, and you notice the obsidian mirror is now reflecting your magical presence. And just for a moment, you sense both versions of yourself all at once, who you are now and who you are choosing to become. It's merging and recognizing each other as one. Place your hand on your heart again and feel the energy your future self gifted you, still vibrating there, encoded now and fully part of you. You begin walking back through the silver birches, feeling so much more solid and grounded with each step, more embodied and carrying all the gifts of the solstice energy within you. The forest thins once again, and you start to feel the edges of the space or the room around you. You notice the surface beneath you, the air on your skin, as you start to move your fingers and toes gently. Take a deep breath that fills every part of your lungs, drawing in fresh new energy and the first breath of your new cycle. And as you exhale, feel yourself fully land back into your physical body, bringing everything with you, the message from your future self, the symbol or gift that they placed in your hands, the seed planted at the solstice threshold, and the knowing that a new cycle has begun within you and all around you. And when you're ready, slowly, gently, allow your beautiful eyes to open and welcome back. Just allow you all to drift back when you're ready. Lovely. Anne is saying, that was lovely. I was standing on a balcony looking down on a big room full of happily chatting people, all dressed smartly and drinking cocktails and wine. Celebration time. Beautiful. Uh, Gina's saying, I fell asleep. Yeah, doesn't you receive what you meant to receive? 100%, darling. Yeah, just wait for you to all drift back and I'll just go back over the comments. Yeah, I think Petronica's asked, which shrine tool would you recommend to start off with, Lorraine? You can use anything you want to. You can use a piece of obsidian if that's what you've got. If you've got any other crystals that are quite reflective, a good one, and this is a big hunk I've got here, is Labradorite is a good one. But you can use anything. You can use a mirror, you can use a crystal ball, you can use whatever you choose. You can use even the little kind of globes that you get that are small, like the round crystals. I forget what you call them. Angie's saying beautiful. I had a deer waiting for me when I got back to the woods. Look it up because that will 100% be a message for you. Beautiful. Could visualize a lot more on that one. Thank you. But Natalie, you know what I'm going to say, darling. It really doesn't matter what you visualize. It really doesn't, and it drives me absolute bonkers with people that do meditations or whatever and say you see, because not everybody sees. But that's great, absolutely fantastic. But visualizing is not a measure of your journey. I just always want to say that. And if there's anyone new watching or anyone that catches this on the replay, I just want to say the game. And Patricia's saying, I'll listen to this before bedtime. I've got baking on the go here and I'm still listening. Oh, you're getting all mince pies done and stuff. Yeah, lovely. And Loretta saying, wow, beautiful. Thanks so much. I found myself walking on my normal walk, found the mirror and just felt at peace. What I saw didn't make sense, but felt lovely. Right, please write it down and look it up. Whatever it is, write it down and look it up because it will be a message for you. And it's funny because I don't know, I was waiting for anybody else. Did anyone else have any Ascended Masters turn up? Because I had one and I was like, what are you doing here? Yeah, I had Saint Germain turn up. And it was really weird. Bits of it, I don't remember all of it, but I remember him coming in and then like all of us in a big circle, and I see this quite a lot, but it was like all our future selves, but we were like all glowing like gold. I couldn't see any features. You could just see our outlines. It was really, I loved that. But yeah, it doesn't matter what you saw. Make sure you write it down, please, Loretta, and look it up and notice if you get the symbols or signs in other ways. That's beautiful. And Claire's saying, Joyce is saying, sorry, Mr. Joyce, there were 3 red robins sitting on trees, huddled together on a branch, and I was in awe of them, feeling very satisfied with my life in the future. I could feel myself smiling. I love that. Beautiful. I mean, even the robin, I mean, primarily it is a loved one. So, that'll make sense to you or not. But there's other meanings to it. It's not just always a loved one. Absolutely isn't. Claire saying that was beautiful. Thank you. I mostly feel things and a knowing. Absolutely. But that's perfect for you, Claire. But like I say, I know I drive everyone around the bend by saying the same thing. But I just, if anyone is coming in halfway through and is, it makes them feel better that they don't visualize and they can't visualize, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's your experience is exactly. I see loads of colors. I do visualize, but I see colors more than anything else. And I suppose it is visualizing because I see the pictures in my head, which I suppose is the same thing, isn't it? It's really, really interesting. I love that. And Loretta's saying, It was a lady, I think, dressed in a black robe, bending down with possibly on a grave, not sure. I mean, it may be a guide. Did you ask at the moment? We had the 3 or 4 minutes of silence. And you don't even have to be in an altered state to be able to do that. You can just ask, but trust what comes through. That's where a lot of people get stuck. They don't trust what they receive. Oh, Loretta, don't be jealous. uh, yeah, absolutely love it. Yeah, I love it. I love hearing all your experiences. And if you're watching on the replay, in your comments what your experience was, please, because I do read all the comments. I try to reply to everybody. I really do when I can. Absolutely. So I'm just going back over the comments, see if I missed anything. Aurora saying I can. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Now Strictly's over. Yeah, isn't Tess Daly? Wasn't it a farewell or something yesterday? Was it? I don't know. I don't watch telly, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I'm glad you're back, Kenzie. I'm just going back over the comments. As Liz is here, bless her. Lovely Liz. Yeah, Maggie's saying a wonderful winter solstice evening to everyone. Absolutely. But you can still keep using, you can still harness these energy portals, I believe, for another couple of weeks, and before they open up before and afterwards, so we can always, come back and do it again. Yeah, and you're all saying yes, the Tuesday. Okay, well, we'll definitely do that then. I had to Google obsidian stone to make sure I was visualizing the right thing. Yeah, I mean, it's like a phone kind of. Oh, yeah, I don't know, but it's just like that's like obsidian, is it? It's just black. But yes, you can use water. You can use a lake. You can use this many things that you can use for scrying. You don't have to buy something. It is better with a darker background, I think. Because you might be able to see more images, but you don't. But what are those little things? I think I've got some. Oh, can't bloody back's gone again. Yeah, I've got the little globes, but labradorite is really because even this is I've had this quite a few years now, and I sit and just look at that, but I see something different in it every time I look at it. But yeah, labradorite's good as well. It's one of my faves. I do love a bit of labradorite. But yeah, Anne sounds like she's got something coming on. It's probably John winning another golf tournament, isn't it? He's like the Imelda Marcos of golf trophies. Yeah, Joyce is saying, wishing everyone a wonderful Christmas. Yeah, absolutely. Whether you catch it on the live. Gina, yeah, I know. Somebody gave it to me as a present. I think it was in the sale. I think it was about 100 quid, but it was in the sale, and I think we got it for about 50 or something like that. But it's a real heavy old bit. But yeah, I do love a bit of labradorite. Oh, Joyce, thank you. No, because thank you too. Thank you for being here. Like I always say, I would just be sat here on chatting on, talking to myself if if you didn't come to the lives and you didn't watch on the replay, I'll just be like an echo chamber. So thank you. Yes, sphere, that's it. Thank you, Laurie. Yeah, thank you. That's what I mean. Yeah, the round. I don't know what I've got over there. I think I've got Yopalite. Hang on. Oh God. Yeah, I've got Yopalite and Labradorite. Yeah. Yopalite's a nice. I came across that a few years ago, but yeah, look up Yopalite. Yeah, palm stones. You can use palm stones. Anything. But the thing is, as well, I think with scrying and stuff like that, is you will, you may what I call spirit eyes. So you might look at something. Who was that posted that lovely picture in our group? Oh, Terry Hudson posted an absolute stunning picture with all these kind of like watercolors, right? But things like that. Who was I talking to about that? Might have been Ange. What I call spirit eyes is when we can see things and nobody else can see it, and that's a bit like scrying, right? So you might see something, but you might look at it one day and see something, and another day you don't see it at all. you know, just check in with your higher self, really. Yeah, just check in, and it will show you exactly. But you can do anything, palm stones, anything that's reflective. I mean, it is better if you use water, or you know, I think you can get like scrying bowls and things like that, but you don't have to go to that all that expense, you know, especially this time of year. Absolutely. I'm just trying to think what other would be good. Yeah, I mean, obviously, selenite or anything like that probably wouldn't be so good. Um, but yeah, use what you've got. You don't always have to buy stuff. You know, you can sit with you know, if you've a lake, if or a pond or something like that. If you can find that, absolutely. And Joyce is saying, I was thinking about our Lynn with your telescope. Yeah. Welcome, Lynn. Was you here at the beginning, darling? I didn't see you. Yeah, I'm wishing everyone, oh, Carol's here. You've not been feeling too well, have you, darling? Let's all send Carol a bit of healing, because she's not been feeling too well lately, have you, darling? And I'll see you Tuesday. Quite a short one tonight. I do feel a little bit tired. I didn't sleep that well again last night. You know, with fibro, you get insomnia anyway. But yeah, it can be really, yeah. So I'm feeling a bit tired. So I'm probably going to use late. I got you. You got a picture of the 3-eye atlas. Actually, darling, I need to give you a kick up the backside. Have you posted your Christmas cheer thing on our community page? So if there are people that do want to support you, darling, so if not, please put it on there. You know, and if everyone can share it, Lynn does a lot for charity. And she's doing a Christmas cheer, and I've been nagging her to put it on there. I've sent it and it's not appeared. Oh, I don't have to authorize it. Do you think maybe it's because of link or something? Oh, you should have said to me, darling, because I would have looked. I'll have a look when I come off. And Laurie P is saying, I haven't been able to join the lives in a long time and usually working. This was nice. Lovely to have you here, darling. And I will see colours as well. And looking into a lake. Yeah, look. Absolutely. Look into a lake. Oh, any water. You can use a bowl of water if you want to, but it's better if it's probably got a darker background. But it doesn't have to be. You know, it's up to you. You like I say, you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to, you know, use what you've got. Just trying to think what else would be good off the top of my head. But yeah, a piece of obsidian or tourmaline. You know, they're the darker, like black crystals, aren't they? Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head. Go to sleep, Lorraine. Chill, darling. Not sure what's happening Tuesday. I'll rewatch whatever. Yeah. Well, we'll just pull some cards and we'll just have a chat. Yeah, could everyone like the live if you've not already, please? That'd be amazing. Thank you very much. Sorry to ask. But it's things that don't cost any money, don't they? So it just helps. It just helps me, please. And I'll rewatch, hope whatever it is. I'll be around. Hugs to you and look forward to our connection in the new year. And we'll do Merlin next Sunday. Anyway, that'll be the 28th. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that. Yeah, I've had loads of downloads about it already. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to bringing a bit of Merlin magic. I do love a bit, and I'll be wearing my Merlinites. You can get Merlinite crystal. You can get like little palm stones as well. You can get them on. It's not that expensive, but it's a really yeah. Tourmaline is black. That's right, Joyce. You're right. Thank you. But Merlinite is. I just really love it. Yeah, I've had mine, oh God, going back to 2020, I had lots of not skirmishes, but interactions with Merlin as part of the awakening. And I do love, oh, the girls awaken. Okay. They've got colds. Oh no, they got that nasty flu stuff that's going around. Love you, Gina. If I don't see you Tuesday, have a lovely Christmas. And that's the same for anybody watching live or on the replay. If you don't make it Tuesday, we'll see you a week today if you're available, or see you on the replay. But yeah, I'm going to go. I know, Kenzie, I can't believe it's going to be 26. It is. Time is just speeding up. I know, it's such an amazing group. I know. I love you all, and we'll do probably mid-January, we'll do another live Zoom because they're lovely. I just love them. And yeah, I know people get kind of a little bit across because we don't record it, but we don't, because it's a sacred private space. And I think maybe if we set up a kind of membership or something like that, then that might be a bit different, but it wouldn't be posted online. Yeah. And I'm going to say goodbye, and I love you all. Oh, Ashra, welcome, darling. Yeah, well, if you're new here, welcome. I've not seen your name before, sweetheart. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe and go and have a trawl through all the content I've put out, free content I've put out before. And I love you all. And I'm going to go because my back is absolutely screaming at the moment. It's probably going to take me about 3 or 4 minutes to get out the chair. I love you. Moo girl. Oh, bless you. Yeah, well, you can catch up on the replay, sweetheart. I'm new. Oh, yeah, welcome, darling. Yeah, we've got, honestly, we do a private Zoom as well. You'll see it if you go and look at the community page as well, but we do a private Zoom as well. Once a month. We've just done one, I think, a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? So it'll be around the 14th, whenever that is. I know, time is just like, vroom, it's just going up like the clappers, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, well, welcome, Ashra, darling, and welcome to Moo Girl. Yeah, God bless you all too. And I'll see you Tuesday, 7:30 UK time, if you want some messages from your loved ones in heaven with the cards. And we can just sit and have a chat. And then next Sunday, we've got Merlin, magical Merlin. So bloody excited. I love Merlin. Oh, if you've not worked with him before, you're going to love it. So I'll see you all next week. I love you loads, and keep going. And most of all, keep bloody smiling. Love you. Bye.